stop you.
Oh, sorry. Couple of reasons why new construction inspections are more important than actually ever before. Number one, people are paying way more for houses than they ever have before. They are projecting between sometime in the next 6 to 12 months that this house is going to be 20 to 25% more expensive than it is right now. It's already $50,000 to $60,000 more expensive than it was 6 months ago. So people are paying more for houses now than they ever have before. We're facing some pretty severe material shortages. We're not seeing it in this house, but we're seeing a lot of bad lumber out there these days. And we actually just spoke to the superintendent building this house, who's kind enough to let us film in here. He currently has 17 houses that he's in charge of. They normally like to have their typical workload at about 8 to 10. So even the superintendents building these houses have got so much going on, it's actually hard to keep track of everything that's happening on a daily basis.
And then, so when it comes to new construction inspections in the 3 phases, we're here for the second phase.
Yep.
What's the most important phase?
2 schools of thought. Number one, that this is the most important time to do a pre-construction or a construction inspection because you can see all the infrastructure of the house, the plumbing, the electrical, the framing lumber, all that stuff. I actually think it's a little bit more important to do, the most important inspection would be the final inspection. And think about that like a super detailed or super picky home inspection. That's when you see it all put together. And that's when we can actually test the plumbing, we can actually test the electrical. We'll actually walk the roof at that point in time because guys are going to have been walking that roof the entire time this house is being built. So if it's me, I think the most important one is actually that final inspection. Out of the 3, if you have to skip one, I would skip the foundation inspection because that's when we're least likely to find something, and I would do at least the pre-drywall and the final inspections. There's just a lot that's going to change between now and when this house is actually finished.